Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Flashes will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rice Owls offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Runs through a tackle. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Golden Flashes offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll ride the hot hand. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable.
There he goes! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Red pass is complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Turning it on! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes them, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Otis. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down, using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Holding. Defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. He was not going to be denied, discarding tackler. The Golden Flashes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Now they're going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on... down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The give from the gun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker.
Timeout, Penn State.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the ground. He's out past the 35. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. inside the 10. Touchdown, golden flashes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football.
Oh, he's got some space. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 25 over Ohio. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Line getting set on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the golden flashes will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Good completion on the out. The golden flashes, heading quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Penn. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, he'll throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the golden flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, this offense told...
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to...
There he goes! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Grab behind the line. It's Penn. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Otis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll go to the air. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
No good. That keeps the score. Kent State 26, Rice 14.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep, and it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Makes a grab past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Throwing right. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Penn. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And listen, that can be the trouble sometimes with running these out routes. You just run out of space, and it wasn't by much, but you can't miss inside. Obviously, that would be a big mistake for the QB. Throws it outside, just runs out of space by a little bit.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, golden flashes. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 5-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch down the right side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stockton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And Listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The sure hands, it's Stockton. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They pushed the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the... They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice.
Turning it on! He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The give as they work on that clock.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the pummeling has started. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. There he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Just keeps slinging it. On the shovel. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Got him downfield. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.